So many Nigerian federal universities have decided to increase their tuition fees as well as every other fee concerning the student educational program in response to the current Nigerian economy. In this video, I want to put you through ways in which you can cope with these current high tuition fee rates without ever considering to drop out of school, because nobody should do that. So I've been able to do some research, speak with some people, not so high rank people, but some people, and I've been able to come up with certain things, options that we have as students that we can do about this current situation. But first, let's talk about why it is like that. It's not as if they just woke up one day and decided that, oh, let's increase the tuition fee for everybody. School has to be very expensive. It's simply the fact that the current economic state in Nigeria has made performing so many activities very difficult. The cost of running educational program generally for universities down to secondary schools has increased so much that it has to tell on the tuition fees. And normally the federal government always try to cover up for some of those costs. They've decided not to do that anymore and leave the entire cost on the head or on the shoulders of the students, which is where we frown at them. But this video is not about criticizing the government. This video is about finding a solution so we don't end up dropping out of school because of inability to pay for our school fees. So let's start with the first one. In case you're wondering, I'm also a university student myself. We are in it together. The first and most obvious tip that I'm pretty sure you already guessed yourself is to make additional income. That is a side hustle. And I don't even know if there's any side hustle that I can do that can really meet up to the current tuition demands, but it's part of the things you will need to do. You do it alongside other things I'm going to say. A side hustle alone may not be enough for this situation. Tip number 2 is apprenticeship and internship. If you are studying a professional course where you're acquiring a skill, you can actually apply to be an intern somewhere. It could be like a company or a hospital or something like that, depending on where you're studying. You can learn, work, and earn money. Now, the next tip is the tip that the president himself has suggested to we students regarding this current situation. It is the Student Loan Act. The Student Loan Act is a law that was enacted recently. It simply states that students are permitted a loan, eligible students are permitted loan of at most 500,000 naira per academic session until the end of this program, in which they are to repay after the program. Now, there's only one problem regarding this student loan. Given Nigeria's current economic and the future, how the future seems to be going, how can we guarantee the fact that people who take loan are able to gain employment after school and pay back these loans? Because according to the law, if you default in repayment, there's a 2-year imprisonment or 500,000 naira fine, or both, for the defaulter or anybody that aid and abet a defaulter. Should you go for a student loan? I really advise you not to. I really do. But at this point, this video is particularly targeted at people who have friends that are really considering dropping out due to this situation. A lot of us are thinking about it, are going through a lot. But if you feel like you can find alternatives, please find alternatives. Now, another valid tip that I'm going to give is to reach out to your university administration. Reaching out to university administration is by far my best tip for this video, because I'm pretty sure at this point in time, considering the sudden increment in school fee, a lot of university administration will be very considerate about the whole issue. And if you should come up to them and tell them your situation financially, then I'm sure they'll be willing to find a solution for you somehow. Another way is to network or connect with your alumni/mentors. So if you have any mentor, maybe a lecturer, someone in places, or alumni, maybe it's students who have been in the university, graduated, and are now professionals now, you can reach out to them, you can connect with them, tell them about your situation. Someone somewhere might be willing to help you. Next is the fundraising idea. You can start an online fundraising campaign and see if you can get people to. So an online fundraising campaign reaching a lot of audience, I'm pretty sure could come a long way somehow. But it's not an idea, you don't have to do it. Lastly is to apply for financial aid. Financial aid for students, I'm talking about scholarship, grants, and bursaries, stuff like that. So the idea is not to just take one out of all these lists I've given. The idea is to combine them all together, or most of them all together, in a way to help you with this current situation. And also, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Put it there. My name is Fad. Till next time, peace.